The ocean gives, and the ocean takes away. But on certain, terrible days, it takes everything. A wall of water, moving faster than a jetliner, erases coastlines in minutes. These are tsunamis, one of nature's most devastating forces. You might think you know what to do if one strikes. You might picture running for the hills, grabbing your family, and watching from a safe distance. But the truth is, most people get it wrong. Their instincts, the very reactions they think will save them, often lead them into the most danger. The difference between life and death isn't just about speed. It's about knowledge. It's about understanding the subtle, often missed warning signs and making the right decisions in the first 60 seconds. Today, we uncover the critical mistakes most people make and reveal the proven strategies that can help you survive the unimaginable. What you're about to learn could save your life. To truly understand how to survive, we must first understand the beast itself. A tsunami is not a single, massive wave, like the ones surfers ride. It's a series of waves, a rapid and extreme rise in sea level, caused by a massive displacement of water. The most common trigger is an underwater earthquake, but volcanic eruptions or landslides can also be the cause. Out in the deep ocean, the wave might be just a few feet high, passing unnoticed beneath ships. But as it approaches the coast, the shallowing sea floor forces all that energy upwards and inwards. The water's speed slows, but its height grows exponentially, creating a surge that can travel miles inland. Many survivors of the 2004 Indian Ocean tsunami reported that the first sign wasn't a wave at all. It was the opposite. The sea suddenly and inexplicably retreated, exposing the ocean floor for hundreds of meters. Fish flapped on the sand. The curious, unaware of the danger, walked out to see the strange phenomenon. This is the first fatal mistake: curiosity. A receding ocean is nature's final, desperate warning. It means the first wave is minutes, sometimes seconds, away. The second mistake is underestimating the first wave. People often think if they can survive the initial impact, they're safe. But a tsunami is a series of surges, often arriving minutes or even hours apart. The second or third wave can be even larger and more powerful than the first. Survivors have described a chaotic soup of debris, trees, parts of buildings all moving at incredible speeds, turning the water into a grinding, destructive force. This is where the standard advice "get to high ground" needs a crucial update. High ground isn't just a nearby hill. The rule of thumb from emergency services is to get at least 1 mile inland or 100 feet above sea level, and stay there. Do not return to the coast after the first wave passes, assuming the danger is over. You must wait for the official all clear from authorities, which could take many hours. This simple act of patience is a vital survival tactic that many tragically ignore. Now, let's look at the discoveries made from analyzing past events. Scientists and survival experts have identified key patterns. One of the most important is the vertical evacuation strategy. In densely populated coastal cities, running a mile inland might be impossible. This is where multi-story, reinforced concrete buildings become life-saving islands. During the 2011 tsunami in Japan, thousands survived by reaching the upper floors of designated evacuation buildings. The lower floors were destroyed, but the structures held, and the people above were safe. This highlights a critical part of preparation: knowing your environment. Before a disaster, identify the tallest, strongest buildings near your home or workplace. Does your community have marked tsunami evacuation routes and shelters? Knowing the answer to that question before the ground shakes is a fundamental step that is often overlooked. Your goal isn't just to move away from the water. It's to move towards a predetermined point of safety. Thinking on your feet is good, but having a plan is infinitely better. The consequences of getting this wrong are absolute. Believing myths can be fatal. For instance, the idea that you can surf or ride out a tsunami in a boat is a dangerous fantasy. Small boats near the shore will be instantly overwhelmed. The only chance for a vessel to survive is to be far out in deep water, where the tsunami's energy is still spread out. Another common error is waiting for an official warning. While siren systems and alerts are crucial, they can fail. The most reliable warning is the natural one: a strong earthquake that lasts for 20 seconds or more, a loud roar coming from the ocean, or the sudden draining of the sea. If you are in a coastal area and experience any of these, do not wait. Evacuate immediately. Every second counts. The heartbreaking stories from past tsunamis are filled with people who hesitated, who went back for possessions, who wanted to see what was happening. Their delay cost them everything. Your car keys, your wallet, your photos, none of it is worth your life. Grab your family, grab your go bag if it's ready, and go. This brings us to a crucial element: the go bag or emergency kit. This isn't just for tsunamis. It's for any disaster. What should be in it? At a minimum, water and non-perishable food for 3 days, a first aid kit, a flashlight with extra batteries, a whistle to signal for help, and a multi-tool. Also include copies of important documents and some cash. Having this bag ready and accessible means you don't waste precious seconds gathering supplies. You can just grab it and evacuate. It seems simple, but in a moment of panic, having a pre-packed kit streamlines your response, removing one more thing to think about. It's a practical step that instills a mindset of readiness, transforming you from a potential victim into a proactive survivor. Preparation is the antidote to panic. If you found this information helpful, consider subscribing. We release new investigations every week, designed to give you the knowledge to navigate a complex world. Reflecting on these events, we see a clear divide between those who survived and those who didn't. The difference was rarely strength or luck alone. It was knowledge and action. Survivors recognized the natural signs. They acted decisively, without hesitation. They didn't follow the confused crowd, but moved with purpose toward safety. They understood that their responsibility was not just to themselves, but to their families, to get them to safety above all else. Preparing for a low-probability, high-impact event like a tsunami feels abstract, maybe even unnecessary. But for the millions living on coastlines around the globe, it's a dormant threat that can awaken at any moment. Complacency is the silent partner of disaster. The question is not whether a tsunami will happen against will. The question is, will we be ready? By learning from the past, by respecting the power of nature, and by taking simple, practical steps, we can change the outcome. So, let's recap the vital rules. First, know the natural warnings. A powerful earthquake, a sudden sea level change, or a deep ocean roar. If you perceive any of these, evacuate immediately to high ground. Don't wait for official alerts. Second, understand what high ground means. At least 1 mile inland or 100 feet up. And if that's not possible, think vertically. Find a tall, sturdy, concrete building and get to the highest floor. Third, forget your possessions. They are replaceable, you are not. Fourth, be patient. Tsunamis are a series of waves. Stay in your safe location until authorities give the all-clear, which may take hours. And finally, prepare now. Know your evacuation route and have a go-bag ready. These aren't just tips. They are life-saving principles forged from tragedy. They represent the collective wisdom of survivors, a gift to help us face the future. The power of nature is immense, but the power of human knowledge and preparedness is a formidable force in its own right. We can't stop the wave from coming, but we can choose to be out of its path when it arrives. Survival is not an accident. It's a choice, a plan, and a mindset. By taking these lessons to heart, we honor those who have been lost and empower ourselves to protect our future. The next time you stand by the ocean, appreciate its beauty, but also respect its hidden power. Be aware, be prepared, and be safe. Thank you for joining us on this critical journey into the heart of survival. If this documentary opened your eyes, please share it with someone you care about. Knowledge is the one resource that grows when you give it away. Do not forget to like this video and subscribe to Secrets and Survival for more deep dives into the skills and stories that shape our world. Stay curious and stay safe. What survival topic should we investigate next? Let us know in the comments below.